Hello my friends, welcome back. Before we begin, there was one thing that I forgot about, which is that I have 3 upgrades, which I didn't use any. I didn't use any of them. Now the real question is there anything that I want to upgrade? And the answer is yes. Yes, there is. So what I'll do is, to make life easy, I will temporarily undeploy my artillery because it's easy to remember what I undeployed. And I will temporarily shuffle in the units that I want to change. Okay, that one might as well be full. So it's the same as before. Units with steamroll will be converted into recon cars, and recon cars that are basically full on EXP will be converted to tanks. Because leveling up tanks is difficult. And Steamroller, putting Steamroller on recon cars is impossible directly, so you have to cross-class them. And with those 2 swaps done, I have created a situation where I now have more recon cars with Steamroller, and obviously they'll very quickly gain experience because they're recon cars. And I have some more tanks now that are 2-star, which is a huge improvement for them because they struggle to level up. I should probably do something about this T-26 at some point, but it's only got 92 experience, so it's hardly worth the effort. And that was it, really. That was all I forgot to do. It's always good to just step away from a situation and just have a little think about it before you come back to it. And that's when I realized that I had missed one detail in my deployment. An easy detail to forget as well, because you know it's part of a penalty perk. So. Oh, it's so funny, I could race all the way down there and grab that, but I get the feeling that the enemy is going to probably be behind this line to start with. But I mean, there's a road right here, so if they've got a scout car, it can just drive straight up the road. Any unit here would be in huge peril. And the real question is, would I want to actually hold in this tile and this tile? Or this tile and this tile. Speaking of which, what is your deployment range? Okay, and you guys? Okay, so let's just drive these guys all the way down here. Obviously, I don't want to hold space with my super infantry, but they're going to have to on the first turn. Is that a hill? Yes, excellent. Get that artillery on the hill next turn. Okay, anti-aircraft gun on the hill is great. Anti-tank gun belongs here. Obviously it won't get to fire this turn, but this anti-aircraft gun on the hill here will at least prevent any too serious malarkey. I could send this recon car down here to scout, or even just grab this quickly and move back. But that's probably unnecessary risk. It would also cost me a lot of fuel. Gotta think about fuel in these snowy conditions as well. Okay, this is my fearsome reputation recon car. Okay, this is the main army. Sure. Is that a deployable spot? It is. Okay, sweet. What is that? Forest. Okay, that's fine. Might as well. There's not going to be any enemies here because that's where the Finnish were supposed to be, but we'll soon find out anyway. Okay, so yeah, the operational range of this airbase is just enough to reach. But we won't be able to do anything on the first turn. Except rebase to this airbase if we wanted to. Right, let's get these sorted. So, wow, this anti-tank gun actually can't get into position in one go. That's funny. Oh well, I'll slide it into position next turn. Okay, the artillery can at least get into position, and so can the anti-aircraft gun. So that's fine. What are the odds that the enemy's just going to be like right here? Now, even this base all the way back here is neutral, so I'm going to presume that there's no enemies here. They're all in these containers to begin with. That's my presumption, so I'm going to just rush in. And if my presumption is wrong, the worst that can happen is that I take some damage on disposable units. Do you know what? These units could probably... I should probably move this group to here and actually move this group down here, because that would be quicker overall. But let's go as fast as we can. There's a road here. Is that a road or a railway? It is a road, okay. So I think we're better off going here than here, because we'll get to this road which we can then use. This road goes down here. Yeah, just go. Just go, boys, just go. We can't quite get to that airport on the first turn. There is literally nothing my fighter squad can do right now. Ah, man, my surgery is itching today like crazy. Okay, in a surprise to no one, the enemy is already in the pocket. And here. But not here or here. Right, let's get this rearranged. There we go, okay. First bulwark in position. This bulwark is missing its anti-tank gun. Which is this one here. Okay. Second bulwark in position. No enemies here or here, which would then indicate that this tile is safe for now, except I guess coming out of here. But then they're going to follow up this road, I reckon. This terrain here is pretty brutal. Oh no, there is a small road here actually. I am missing one anti-tank gun for this group. I've got the correct set of units here and the correct set of units here, and I'm missing an anti-aircraft gun and an anti-tank gun here. I thought I deployed... Yeah, I deployed 4. There's one here. There's one here, currently sat in its car. And there's one here, which is correct. So where's the one for this operational group? Oh, it's here. Here it is. Kind of mispositioned it, really. Okay, it's fine. It will get there. This airbase actually is decent. Enemy has taken an airbase there. So I want to be careful about deploying my fighters so far forward that I actually get hit on the first turn. Okay, this forward operational airbase will be useful to me. Okay, alright. Okay, so these 2 bulwarks are in position anyway. Just need to do this one. It's going to take a little bit of time, but we're going to push the main group down the center. So we've got enemies here. Can't see them yet. I'd have to shed my car, my transport to go there. Wow, forced march did not really help me. Okay, you get in there. Okay, so the anti-aircraft gun on the hill actually provides the defense I require. Anti-tank guns in position. Where is the light artillery for this group? Oh, I didn't actually bring enough. No, I only brought 3. Okay, that's fine. I can supply these guys with one of my heavy artillery. This is quite close to the front line of where my main force is going to be. We'll adapt. We'll adapt to the situation. At the moment, there are no enemies here. And I don't know what the threat will be, so... Wow, you can really move only 1 tile. Right. This forward airbase is exactly where I want to be. Okay, if I put this tank here, that's an open tile, so that's secure. Excuse me. Alright, the only unit that's going to really be able to do anything is a recon car or a tank, something fast. These should support each other quite nicely. cars are really going to struggle to move through this terrain. This anti-aircraft gun really should be over here supporting this combat group. Okay, I'm not 100% happy with this. This is fine. This is fine. This will be fine once the anti-tank gun gets there. I'm just a little bit concerned about what is supposed to be my front line here with my best units. So I don't know what's here. And I didn't bring the scout plane along to find out because I was just too tight on slots. I wanted to scout with my garbage infantry, but they're not in position yet. Oof. Oof! Double strike. Wow, these poor guys were brutalized. Oh well, I got plenty of money. Let's just consider that to be EXP in the bank. This guy shot me twice. Oh, what a bastard. Double strike and survivor, which means I gotta get it down to 1 HP, then I gotta hit it again. Unfortunately, my best anti-aircraft gun is actually in position, because he's a low altitude. Which means that low altitude anti-aircraft gun is going to make a mockery of him. Okay, you get in there. Ooh, we got tanks trying to get across here. Could really do with that anti-tank gun. Seems like it's going to be another couple of turns before it makes it. These bridge engineers are kind of in the way of where I want my artillery to be. Although, to be fair, the artillery is not going to be very helpful against tanks. Okay, I know this is a bad idea for them in case something comes up here, but we're just going to have to live with it. Okay. Gallant, can you... Yeah. Alright, Gallant, bury him. Where's the... This is the one that's got, like, double learner accuracy plus 10%. Good. Survive this. Oh! Galland is such an ass kicker. He must have devoured hundreds of planes. I keep on changing which regiment he's in to spread the love out, but... Oh wow, he's only 4 away from level 2 in this plane. Okay, alright, this is secure for now. I doubt that these regulars will get much done with that group sat there. The anti-tank gun is on its way. Once it arrives, we'll be okay. Okay, so now the real question is, what is going on down here? And my recon cars continue to be too far away to assist. No, whatever's there. It's too far away for me to see it. Okay. Or is that? Heavy weapon infantry. Oh, I'd love to give that a hosing. Unfortunately, I think I must place my fighter here to defend my dive bomber in case we've got enemy aircraft here. Hopefully, old Captain Double Strike was their main threat. Yeah, this part of the map is desperately missing an anti-tank gun. Not an anti... I need an artillery over here. The fact that we have enemy infantry sweeping in makes me think that I'm going to need my super infantry here to help. Let's send it back. This is not leaving a lot of units for me to actually push this middle area. Okay, these fortification tiles, they actually provide you with a defense bonus. But they don't count as close combat tiles. Wow, the range! The range on this thing is insane. 5 tiles! Get some. Do you know what's funny? That attack would be a really good experience for me, but I don't want to weaken my front position. Okay, it's a recon card. Okay, that still hurt. Okay, Gallon's hit. Only lightly. Okay, alright. So this is secure still. Sure, let's just elite replace. Alright, Galland, looks like breakfast is served. Probably should have moved this first, and then I would have gotten a bonus. Nice. Down you go. Allow me to show you how war is fought in the inner sphere. Okay, you need repairs. You need repairs. Sweet. I can move this anti-aircraft gun here, still provide protection for all of these units, but also put some hurt on the enemy. Okay, anti-tank gun is not quite in position yet, but we'll put it here because this is a fortified tile which will provide protection for it. So is it just the recon car? Is there nothing down here? Problem is I haven't got any infantry. I genuinely would need infantry here to actually push this. I think this fortification line here is kind of designed for you to hold until you get some of these enemies under control. Wait. Oh, these guys are they're actually starting to really dig in now. Okay, let's move this here. Okay, that is a deployable spot. I need to rearrange this so that the 15 centimeter is where the anti-tank gun is. But for now, we'll have to live with partial protection instead of full protection. If these guys get left alone for long enough, they'll fortify. Right, now what do I do with my fighter plane? There are plenty of targets available. By plenty, I mean 2. What is this anyway? It's a fighter. That's a tactical. Oh wow, I can do 7 damage from here because of all the support bonuses. Oh, that's funny. Let's do that. Look at all the bonuses. Oh. I low rolled. Alright, let's see if we can do something about this this recon car. Steamroll it. Okay, it was just the recon car. This could move forward. This could move forward. Could you get there? Yes. Okay, excellent. Alright, nice. This anti-aircraft gun provides full coverage to everything while we adopt a reasonably nice forward position. Well, let's move this recon car down here to join this attack group. I call this the attack group, but it's actually really not very many units. If it had the super infantry, it would be reasonable. But the super infantry's had to be diverted to here because I'm a little bit concerned about this push. Once this is here and the super infantry is in a position where it can start chipping away the enemy, I think we'll be okay. Might as well. Just for the experience points of it. Oh, I actually got 1 kill. So there you go. It wasn't just for the experience points. The small artillery have got huge ammunition reserves, so you can just fire them happily all day long. Okay, they've all rebased to that front line. Oof. Oof! Maybe I should have gone after the fighter after all. Okay, send the super infantry in very shortly. Oof! Fortified though, so it survived. Right. Well, that hurt. I'll send Galland over there and exact my revenge very shortly. Okay, so we're over the half-an-hour mark, and I just want to talk a little bit. So this is fortified. You can see here, look, we're at 6 out of 8 entrenchment already. This is fortified, so this is now a position which they can't break. This is a position which is taking some damage, but it shouldn't break. In fact, I will make the repair here while I'm talking. This is another position that shouldn't break. You know, once again, everything is in position. We'll send Galland in here to clean up these 2 fighters. We'll have to rest our tactical for 2 turns. Nearly lost it there. That was definitely bad times. We'll clean them up. This central position, there doesn't seem to be many enemies here. We'll do our best to send them to an early grave. It seems like the bulk of the main threat is this push. Fortunately, my heavy artillery here provided support, so we were good. I would love to reinforce this. This is ideally where I want my 15cm gun to be. Ideally, I don't want to move this because it's fortified quite heavily. I mean, same with this really, but we're gonna have to move it. This is the main complication here, is what I do here. I guess in the most ideal world, what I should do is just move this away. Then move the super infantry into this tile and kill these guys. But then I don't have another unit to push in there to take the spot. So maybe what I should do is move this out completely. We'll have to repair it next turn. Move the super infantry into this tile. Hose this guy down and set the artillery in this spot where it blocks both of these 2. And we just hold on for another turn. Don't know, but I'm going to have to think about it. So that is it for now. I hope you guys enjoyed it. We also don't know if the enemy get infinite reinforcements in this mission, or whether they have a limited number of units that we can just deal with. But I think after about 5 or 10 turns we'll get a feel for whether what they have is infinite or not, because once I've shot down all their aircraft, if no more appear, then we're pretty safe that there's not going to be any more enemy units. I can start scouting with my fighters and wiping out the enemy. Okay, that's it for now. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time.